Zwom. Doot, 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 doot. BMO. Hey everyone, and welcome to another BMO Creative crypto video. So this one is about Slipperyskin. Slipperyskin is a legendary creature from the folklore of Vermont, particularly associated with the remote woodlands of the Northeast Kingdom, it's called. Described as a giant black bipedal bear-like monster, Slipperyskin is said to have terrorized settlers, eluded hunters, and caused mischief in the forests and villages of northern Vermont from the mid-18th century through the 19th centuries all the way to today. Slipperyskin is reported to be much larger than a typical black bear and is almost always seen walking upright, sound like something, leading to some to speculate that it is a Bigfoot, duh, or another unknown hominid. Eyewitnesses claim the creature leaves tracks 8 inches wide and 16 inches long on average, moves with unnatural silence, and demonstrates a mischievous intelligence. Yeah, that's Sasquatch. Terrorizing livestock, knocking over stacked firewood and haystacks, throwing rocks into farming equipment, interfering with maple sap collection, and evading capture through deceptive tracking tactics. The creature is blamed for destruction in rural towns across Vermont and appears to enjoy frustrating human efforts to catch or outwit them. It is reported to let out a loud shout of "Hey!" and when people turn to look where the sound came from, it's known to laugh extremely loud, freaking out everyone and making people and animals run away. The name Slipperyskin comes from the creature's ability to evade every trap set for it. According to early European settlers, the Native American accounts, the animal possesses unusual cunning and agility, slipping through snares and eluding rifle fire with ease. The local Wabanaki Native American tribe of people refer to the creature as the Weejuk, which is a name that means wet skin, which is also basically slippery skin, which emphasizes the elusive, untouchable nature of this tribe of Sasquatch. One of the earliest written accounts of the creature appears in the journal by a scout named Duluth, who accompanied Rogers' Rangers during their retreat from the 1759 raid on Odanak. Duluth described, quote, ever being annoyed for not reason by a large black bear because we weren't hunting bears, but this bear kept annoying us, which he said the bear pelted them with pine cones and nuts and small rocks. You heard that correct. A bear that was throwing things. He noted that local native guides were familiar with the creature and called it the Weejuk. He also laughed at the native guides because he thought they were ignorant because they didn't know that bears could throw stuff at you, but he clearly saw the bear throwing stuff at them. So here's a couple of really good basic stories. I narrowed them down to like one sentence of some of the Weejuk being seen or frightening people. Maidstone, Governor Jonas Galusha attempted to lure and hunt Slipperyskin using a scent-based ruse involving bear musk. Instead, he fled from the creature in panic, reportedly shouting, "Out of my way, boys, I'm bringing him back alive." He thought the creature was chasing him back, but really it was just following him, and he just got scared and ran. The plan failed, of course, and the governor lost his election that year. Morgan, a hunting party poised to ambush Slipperyskin, was instead greeted by a massive tree stump hurtling down the mountain road, supposedly thrown by the creature. The men abandoned their pursuit because literally this giant log, they went running up this hill because they heard the "hey" and then some scary laughter, so they ran up there and down the hill the direction they were running comes this giant tree stump, so they had to turn and run the other way. Westmore, a group of German clergymen panicking at Lake Winobe as frightened off by Slipperyskin. One was reported missing, but was later found alive. He was just hiding behind a tree when the others ran. And the only thing that was messed up or destroyed or taken were some cheese strudels. And then there's Slipperyskin was said to have stampeded cattle, disrupted schoolyards, and confused pursuers by walking backwards in his own tracks, which is hilarious because people said they saw them doing this. They saw the Weejuk or Slipperyskin walking backwards in their own tracks and almost kind of going off balance a little bit and grabbing onto trees to walk backwards in their own muddy tracks. It's pretty funny. Of course, all organized hunts failed to capture the creature. So, based on the description and stories, I believe Slipperyskin has several kinds of beings all rolled up into one over hundreds of years. Some were probably black bears that people saw just breaking stuff, and they saw it and they saw the fur and they got scared and they ran. Some of them are obviously Sasquatch because they are well over 8 or 9 feet tall. So they're the Weejuk people that the Wabanaki were aware of. And then I do also think that it was probably some regular people too, possibly even some of those Wabanaki individuals employing fear tactics to discourage settler encroachment on indigenous hunting grounds back in the day. Though never captured or conclusively identified, Slipperyskin remains an iconic figure in Vermont folklore. Its tales continue to be told in local histories and cultural festivals and storytelling, and in circles symbolizing the wild mystery of the Northeast Kingdom, I think, and the thin line between nature and myth. So what do you think of old Slipperyskin? Leave a comment below. Anyway, that is going to do it for this one. Thanks so much for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe to BMO Creative for more crypto videos. Thanks so much.